In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create an MER map for an existing model in Blockbench. This allows different parts of the model to react to lighting in different ways, making it look less flat than a model without MER maps. You can follow this tutorial on any device. Blockbench can run on a computer, phone, or tablet. I'll also use Aseprite in this tutorial, but you can use any other image editor. You can also do everything directly in Blockbench. It can edit images too, although I find it less convenient for this kind of work. First, let's open our model in Blockbench. Find the main tank texture in the textures list. Right-click it or long press it on a mobile device and select Create Material. As you can see, this adds a JSON file, but the file has not actually been saved yet. Click the icon next to the file to create it and write it to disk. For now, the file only contains the location of the color information. It points to the texture we already had. Select the new material in Blockbench and choose Generate PBR Map. Here we can choose which channel to generate. For now, we are only interested in the last three options. Let's select Metalness. We can also choose a source and set the input and output ranges used during generation. The source can be one of several image channels, or we can leave the map empty. For this example, I recommend starting with value. You can experiment with the settings and use the preview to choose what works best for your texture. Then click Confirm. As you can see, Blockbench created a new file. Don't forget to save it. Select that file and switch to Paint mode. You can paint directly on the model or on the UV layout on the left. Instead of editing the texture directly in Blockbench, I prefer to use an external image editor. Select the texture and choose Edit Externally. In my case, it opens directly in Aseprite. The first time you do this, Blockbench will ask which application it should use. Choose whichever image editor you already have and feel comfortable with. I'll use Aseprite. If you do not want to leave Blockbench, you can perform the same edits inside it. Irregular texture is mainly responsible for the model's color. PBR adds information about how different parts of the surface interact with light. In this example, I'm working with an MER map. It is a single RGB image, where the red channel controls Metalness, the green channel controls Emissive, and the blue channel controls Roughness. Metalness determines which parts look metallic. Emissive allows individual pixels to appear as if they are glowing. Roughness controls whether a surface looks smooth or matte. All of these properties are stored separately from the main color texture. The design of the tank stays the same. What changes is how its materials react to light. Let's see how the different properties and their combinations look on our model in the game. I'll install the add-on containing the model. I'm doing this with a script that installs it on another device. If your add-on disables Vibrant Visuals, make sure the capabilities section in manifest.json includes PBR. For convenience, I'll start by filling the main areas with one color. Areas made from different materials will use different colors in the MER map. For more complex details, it is usually easier to create a new layer and edit those details first. After that, fill the larger area. When everything is ready, merge the layers and save the image. Remember to check the model and make sure you have not missed any parts. After seeing how the model looks in the game, correct any details that do not look the way you want. Once the overall structure is in place, the Fill tool makes these corrections faster. Continue adjusting and checking the material until you are happy with the result. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what else you would like to learn and what you would like to see in future videos.